If you're a minimalist who's been looking for adventure, I got your RV. If all you've been wanting to do is get out camping and you say, you know what, Chris, we don't need a lot of stuff, I got your barrier of entry breaker RV. Welcome to the Keystone Springdale Classic 1700 FQ. This cutie is barely 21 feet long. It's only 20 feet 11 inches, 3,053 pounds dry, and can easily sleep up to 4. But this is a couple's adventure coach, highlighted by a queen walk-around bed up front, dinette and kitchen midship, and then, of course, a pretty spacious bathroom, all crunched in to less than 22 feet. Now, the thing I like about Keystone is their quality and construction, but more importantly, the attention to detail that they put in that construction. For example, things like color-coded wiring, where if you do have an issue pop up, it's a lot easier to find and diagnose. You also have Key TV multi-source connection, which allows you to just show up at the campsite, plug in cable or satellite, and the smart receptor will be able to know which is which. If you've been tent camping and you want to dip your toe into the RV waters, A, without breaking the bank, and B, you're just a minimalist. You just need to get out. This is your coach. Don't want to upgrade your tow vehicle? Bam. 22 feet, 3,000 pounds. Right up front, you're going to see a queen-size walk-around bed with some storage underneath and some very nice spacious storage. So if you're the active couple, you got the hiking gear, you got the roller bags, whatever, boom, you got the space right there. Add that to the fact that you also have wards on both sides with hanger bars, as well as nightstand space with power 110 and USB outlets over here on the campsite. Great if you need a CPAP machine. The space, all you need to get out and about and go camping. You even got a storage lip up top. But let's talk about that kitchen and dining area real quick so you can see that as well. Now, if you've been tent camping, these next two things I'm going to talk about are definitely a nice upgrade. Number one, a 5K BTU side-mounted air conditioner. Not going to have that in a tent, except for what God's going to give you by blowing that breeze. You also have a high output heater down there as well. A lot of times RVs will just have like fireplaces or stuff like that in them. Actually having a heater inside this coach, very nice, even though it's minimalistic. Speaking of your kitchen, functional and small. Got a 2-burner cooktop here for the Capital Grill. This is one of the ones where you have to match light, so just be careful with that. You also got the sink with the high-rise faucet. You have a vent and fan above your cook area. Good storage space, both on the off-camp side and on the camp side, right above your versatile dinette. You do have storage under the bench seat over here. The table removes and also becomes the base for your sleeper. So if you're a small emerging family or you have the dog, this is going to be a great space because you can fit 4 adults in here for eating. As you can see, for a coach this size with no slide, pretty spacious. Got a nice window for air as well as breeze. I got the pleated shade and wood valance, mushroom light. Great spot to enjoy my hamburgers, my hot dogs, the board games, whatever. And if I want a cold beverage, right across from me is going to be my Everchill fridge with the little mini freezer in it. I used to call these the college dorm style fridges because that's what it reminded me of. And your microwave and another storage spot right above. Boom. And then when you get cleaned up, you got a pretty spacious bathroom for that too. And let me show you. In your bathroom, over here on the campsite, you'll see you got good countertop space, tankless water heater, as well as an inverted outlet. Now, the Springdale Classics come solar prepped. They don't have solar panels on them, but if you're going to do any type of off the grid or spend any type of time out, I say get solar anyway. It helps trickle charge the batteries. And with the inverter that you can get added on, these outlets and your lights can run off the power of the sun. Tankless water heater, like I mentioned, for those quick hot showers. And underneath, behind these nice shaker-style solid wood doors with the matte black pulls, got yourself some nice linen storage. High-rise plastic bowl with the foot flush. And as you can see, because of the space back here, you're not going to be cramped. I like that, especially in this small of a coach. And my shower, not really going to be cramped here either. Thanks to the skylight, which is kind of blinding, a very nice feature to have, I got plenty of headroom. I got my shower nozzle and my controls right here, and my shower surround, pretty spacious. So, not bad, right? Minimalistic, adventurous, everything you need, nothing you don't. That's kind of where I'm at with this one. Let me know what you think down below. Throw me some comments. But let's go check out the outside before you come pick it up. Come on. On the way out of your Keystone Springdale Classic 17FQ, that's where you're going to see your command panel, by the way. This is where you come to do things like cut on your water pump, as well as run out your awning, which is outside. We're going to see that here in a second. Check your battery, see where we're at for power, as well as check your tanks. Now, your tanks on the 1700FQ, you got a 21-gallon fresh tank and 30s on your gray and your black. Now, the outside of your Springdale Classic 1700FQ is highlighted by a pretty nice size awning with LED light strip and, of course, pretty decent storage for a coach that's only 22 feet long. Right up front, you're going to see your manual tongue jack as well as a spot for your 20-pound LP tank, your battery box, and your battery disconnect. Having those there are great. One of the things I would say for camp convenience, you can upgrade to a power tongue jack. And if you're going to spend a good amount of time outside camping, doing whatever, I would ask your specialists at Camping World about how can I upgrade from one 20-pound LP tank to two 20-pound LP tanks. Sure, it's a couples coach. It can sleep 4, depending on how many showers you're going to take, how much hot water you need, the heat you need. Just a little thought there. Coming around to the campsite, got to tell you, I'm not used to seeing covered hinges on these price points, and I'm not used to seeing actual pass-through storage on coaches this small. Now, sure, it might be tough to get, you won't be able to get a cooler or anything like that in there, but for storage, having it finished off and all the way through, pretty nice to have, especially in this price point. And there is also a good shot of the strong timber core construction you can see that the Springdale is made out of. You got a nice coating on the outside of your aluminum siding here too that's going to help with fading. You got the large awning with the LED light strip, steel fold-up step, as well as grab handle, which doubles as a door guard, 80% tint on your windows. You got the inverted outlet here, so if you want to bring out some outside entertainment, you can. And of course, single axle with the steel rim. That's still the Dexter Easy Lube axle on there, and a 1-year warranty on the tires. Very nice feature to have. Fresh tank filled. This is the back of your tankless water heater, so just do me a favor, don't put a camp chair there. Trust me on that one. 4x4 sewer hose storage on the back, spare tire mounted on the back as well. Got your rear stab jack right there to help give you some stability on your coach. Backup camera prepped. Right here's your cable connection for when you want to set up some entertainment at the campsite. And on the off-camp side, that's where you're going to find your terminations, your dumps for your black tank, your gray tank. And remember, you got a 21-gallon fresh, 30 gray, and 30 black on that. Plus, you have the retractable 30-amp cord. Very nice feature to have. City water connection is right here. That's the back of your furnace. Other side of your storage and the info panel. This is where you come to see how much does this coach weigh. So, for example, the dry weight on this one, you're looking at roughly 3,040 pounds. Gross vehicle weight, 4,385. The difference is really how much cargo carrying capacity that the coach has, but that's what you put in it as well as what you're going to put in the tanks. And I always tell people, do not tow your RV with tanks full. It's a bad idea. But for the minimalist, adventurist, this one right here, I think, checks the boxes. If you've been looking at not upgrading your tow vehicle, but want to dip your toes into the camping waters and figure out, hey, am I going to like RVing, but I don't really want to break the bank? This is a good place to start. Leave me some comments down below, though, and let me know, what did you think of the all-new Keystone Springdale Classic 1700FQ? And please, while you're at it, click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Look forward to catching you soon. I hope you enjoy the Springdale Classic 1700FQ. I'll see you soon.